What's going on, guys, and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to do a different lacing style with your Doc Martens boot. So when you first get your Doc Martens, you usually get your typical lacing that you get with most sneakers that has that sort of crisscross pattern. But in today's video we are going to switch it up to what is called straight lacing, and that is when you have bars that go across the boot instead of having that crisscross pattern. A lot of people like this a little bit more than the regular lacing. I actually don't mind, but I do think this looks super neat, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that in this video today. To learn how to do this myself, I actually went through a whole bunch of different videos on YouTube, and I saw all the different styles. Some of them, looked fancier and looked more difficult, but the method that I found the easiest was actually one of the first ones that I saw, and it's the simplest method that I saw. Super easy to adjust, and it looks good, and I think that's what's most important. So let's get into it. Alright, so now I have my Doc Martens boot here. This is the Doc Martens Pascal Vintage, just in case you guys are interested. It's a super cool boot, and I've done a review on it, so you guys can check that out if you haven't yet. The first two eyelets that we are going to be focusing on are the outer top eyelet right here. We're going to put a little bit of the shoelace in. I'm going to leave around, this is probably 6 or 7 inches. And then I'm going to put the other end here in the bottom opposite eyelet, so the eyelet on the opposite side. Now you don't have to do it this way. You can actually do it, this bottom eyelet and this top eyelet. It's all up to you, but they just have to be opposites. And you pass those through the bottom. So you don't bring it out over the top, you bring it in the bottom. Once you've done that, you're going to leave this top part of the lace alone. We are going to use that at the very end. And that is one of the reasons why this method is so easy. You just really focus on one side of the lace. So now that you have this in, what you're going to do is you're going to create that first bottom bar by bringing that lace over to the opposite side, going through the top, inserting it, and then pulling it. And there you have the very first bar down here. After that, it's pretty simple. You go through the pattern of, once you've gone over the shoe this way, you go under to the opposite side, but of course one up. So that's going to be the one that goes across and sort of diagonal, but that's going to be hidden underneath. So you go across and under, and then you bring it out to the top again, creating your next bar parallel to that first one. And then you pull. There you have it. Super easy. So you just focus on this one lace and you keep going under, across, and to the top, and then over to create that bar. And you can do it super quickly. So here I'm going to go across and over. Once you have this down here, you can go across, and what I like to do actually is I go here and then I go straight across, and then I pull, and then I create that bar, go straight across, pull, create that bar, straight across, pull, so on and so forth. Super easy, super quick. So now you have that all the way to the top. If you want to tighten it, another good thing about this method is that you just pull from one side, and it's going to be the side of the bottom eyelet that you started with. So here you just have to pull from your left, my right, and you just keep on pulling, and that's going to pull away all the slack from all of those bars, creating that nice, sort of parallel bar look with the shoe. And then here on the top, you're going to notice that one side is longer than the other. And I did that purposefully. Of course, once you get used to this, you can measure it out. If you want it equal, you can sort of figure out how much length you want. But because one side is longer than the other, what you can do is you can wrap this around once and then give it that knot afterwards. Depending on how long your laces are and how much you tie the shoe, you can wrap that around more times or less, depending on your preferred look. But that's how the shoe looks. I think it looks super good, and it was super quick, super easy. If you guys want to unlace the shoe, it's also super easy, because again, you just pull from one side. You just keep on pulling from this side over and over. and then you can repeat that again as you need to. So super easy to disassemble as well, super quick. So that's it, guys. That was a quick tutorial on how to straight lace your Doc Martens. If you guys have any more questions on how to do this, if you guys want a clear explanation, leave a comment down below in the comment area and I'll be sure to get back to you to make things a little bit clearer. If you guys haven't seen my Doc Martens reviews, I'll leave those links also in the description box, and I'll see you guys in the next video.